Hello. Hello. Oops. I forgot a piece. I forgot a piece. There it is. Aha, much better. I can move my head now. Hello. Good afternoon, everyone. Good Sunday to you. Yesterday we released a very nice mini patch or mini release, and the mini release allows basically to have a better and more meaningful weapon and armor repair, right? Which is now divided into two different repair kits. So one is the base repair kit and one is the finest repair kit. And the first one is the one that you can use pretty much for every weapon that you don't really care for, or any armor you don't really care for too much, because the more you will repair it, the more it will lower its maximum quality. And the finest one is more expensive, so it's costing double of the normal one, and allows you to repair without losing maximum quality, right? And now the price that you see here is already a price that is lowered by the faction score I have with this NPC, but anyway, its cost would be 1,000. But 1,000 is for one kit, right? And you may need multiple kits, I mean up to 20 or so, depending on the cost of your weapon. So now the repair is really scaling properly with the rarity of the weapon, the materials used in the weapon. So I think it's a much more meaningful system than before. Right? Before we had just a basic repair kit that was repairing the full weapon, and I think it didn't make any sense, right? I mean, it was a basic way to do it, but was not really good. So today, yeah, exactly. Can a 47-47 be changed into a 50-50? Yeah, so today I'm going to release what we did yesterday, right? Yesterday we worked on the Arcane Crucible, which is a new item that you can use to actually enchant items, increasing the quality. So yes, you can with the new release that I'm going to do today. It's just a server-side release, so it doesn't require any client update. And also, so I already finished the build. I already finished the build of this. And what I was looking at, I was looking at copying this to production, right? So this will be 0743B, and we are going to move it to production right now. I will have to stop the server a bit, but then we can release it. And yep. So yes, you can increase the quality Now the problem is a bit of the balancing of this thing, but like how much I think I need to start, I don't know when, but I need to start sooner or later really an analysis of the cost and the money sinks, right? So really the economy. So how much time it takes you to actually build an item and such, because at the moment I think that this is not very balanced, right? Okay, so I'm uploading. Could you make a war message for players? Yeah, I will tell them. We need to decide where this Crucible is, because before releasing it, I mean, I will update the server, but I want to decide how the player will know about it, right? So it could be a small quest, or it could be something else. I don't know. I have to think about it. If you have any suggestion, right? If you have any suggestion on how to do it, let me know. But basically the code is ready. The code is definitely ready. Okay, let me switch this. Switch this. Okay. Yeah, the server is uploading, so it will take a bit. Not much, it's like 1 minute. Yeah, it's nearly done. The speed between me and the main server is very good, I would say. Okay. So this one is uploaded. Now I need to move it. I don't wait. That was between no, that was internal. This one is the, well, anyway, it takes 2 minutes. It takes 2 minutes to move 5 gigabytes. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Now I think in the future it would be nice to design, you know, new crucibles. Now they are all the same, but we can improve the 3D model, make it look nicer. Maybe also have some particle effect. I think it would be nice to have a particle effect on top of the crucible. Those models are very old. I mean, they're not bad, but they are very, 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 very old, right? So this model here is very old, as you can see. So the quality of the texture is low, the geometry also is low, but it's still a kind of a nice item. But so I think we need probably a description, right, that is telling you a bit more about it, or not, because at the moment the description is only a magical crucible used to enchant items, but it doesn't tell you how to use it, what you can do with it, you know, it doesn't tell you anything. And and this one also is not telling you anything, right? So it's really the combination of these two objects that allow you to do the to have the enchantment, right? And let me change the music. And I think it will be nice. Do you want a more modern one, an old barrel? No, should be a magical thing, right? Should be a magical item, a magical thingy. I mean, we can easily improve this model. I mean, this model is pretty bad. But at the moment, I'm not too concerned on that. I'm more concerned on so where we can have this item, right? So that's the question. Where we can have this item. Okay, few options. There are some easy ones and some more complex ones. So the easy one is, for example, to have it in the winch. Right? The winch is an area where not all players can access, and you need to do few quests to actually reach this place. So if this item is inside a winch, is already like restricting it, you know, to fewer people, right? Another idea would be that this is really only accessible in the faction house of the blacksmith. So is the Eternal Forge or what? In theory is so, or the Eternal Forge. Yeah, it should be the Eternal Forge. It should be the Eternal Forge. I mean, one place we could put it is inside the Dwarven Fortress, but I don't want to make it so annoying to reach, right? We have the Dwarven... right, we have the Dwarven Fortress underground, but the problem of this is that it's a bit too hard to reach. So you will, if you have to go there, it takes you so long to go there, right? And it's kind of annoying. I think that it will annoy people to go that far. Another place, but we don't have it, right, would be to have the faction hall. We don't have it yet, right? But to have the faction hall of the Eternal Forge, and to place it there, right? That would be nice. I think this would be my preferred place. The problem is that the Eternal Forge, I think we don't even have the design. No, the design we have. I think we did them all, right? I think the design... No, we don't have it. We don't have the design. We don't have the design. No, we don't. No, we don't have the design. We don't have the design. Yeah, that is something I can commission again and see if we can find a good... Hello, Funner. Winning points, huh? I think because of the rain. I'm always in my home. Rarely go outside. I go outside only to hunt. Only to hunt. Okay, so we have the server on the server side, so we can install it. Now to install it, what I need to do, I need to tell the players that the server is going down. There are some players on, but I will, I have to restart it. Let's give it 3 minutes. One thing I wanted to do, I wanted to have the dungeon. Yeah, this is something also that I need to do. The dungeon, the portal, to be active only if the dungeon is actually on and created, right? Because like you may go through the dungeon portal and basically you find yourself in nothingness, and that's very annoying. So I need to fix that. I really need to fix that. Okay, so in 3 minutes the server is going down. What I want to do, I have few commands I need to execute. In particular, I want to there is stuff that we already did, right? Yeah, there is stuff that we already did. There is all stuff we already did. What do you mean the message? The message is spammed. Look. The message is spammed continuously. So it's very easy to see actually. Okay. So we can install the new server. We can install the new server. It's kind of funny that that particular single command, copying a very small file, is taking so much time, but anyway. So we copy all the configuration files. Now, before restarting, right? I just want to be sure that we execute a few fixes. So the first fix is this, to actually create the Crucible item. right? So we create a Crucible item. Then we create then we do this. Then I have some fixes that I did this morning. Which are this. Okay. Okay. Okay, now what I would like to do, I would like to re-execute this script. The only problem of this script is that I think I never run it on this machine, but in theory it should work fine. I think I can copy this script to the install. Yeah, I think so. So the script is called calculate faction score. It is basically allowing us to recalculate all the faction scores. And so I will do this. I will exit from here. And then I just need to PHP that thingy, right? I just need to PHP. No, because yeah. So here it will be under PS Unreal installer. Yeah, which is okay, I think. I think we just run PHP calculate faction score. I think it should be fine now. Sometimes I don't look at that script, but access denied. Access denied. Access denied. Why? Because the one second, I'm checking why we have an access denied. Okay, because this is old. Read only. Oh shit. What do you mean read only? One second, I need to change because this is root, but the root is not a great idea. Let me do own plane shift of this thing, because otherwise changing ownership not permitted even if it's writable. Even if it's writable, I cannot. Okay, I think it's fine. PHP calculate faction. Holy is running. It's basically a wall of text. It's an infinite wall of text, as you can see. Is running. What he's doing is basically recalculating for all the players. Actually, 21,000 players in the game. The faction score of everyone, right, based on the quest that they did. So hopefully this will do. Okay, now that we did this, I will move this tag here. We can restart the server. We can restart the server. We can restart it. Okay, let me see if everything is okay. Let me see if everything is okay. Let me send a message in Discord. In France, what? In France, you have a Twitch game event with 150,000 viewers. Why they don't play PS? I don't play PS because there is too much. There are too many games. Right? When we started, there were very few games. Now there are hundreds and hundreds of games available. So people don't even know what to play. The problem is not, finding a nice game. The problem is just which one to play, right? When you have an offering of hundreds of games. So only the games that actually have enough advertising and they have enough, support, they really become visible. The others are pretty much invisible. But also I would say that our game is lacking quality, right? That's the problem. I know. Our game unfortunately doesn't have a lot of quality to it, so we can improve it, and we are improving it. So it's getting better and better every day, but it's still I think it's still a bit rough, right? So in certain parts of the world are very low resolution, and I think that any new player, I mean, these days is not accepting that anymore, right? So it's not really accepting. I mean, because again, there is so much offer, there is so many possibilities. Okay, so the server is up. Let me see if everything works. Okay, seems to work fine. Okay, so the idea, guys, is where do we place, right? Where do we place the Crucible, and how do people know about it? So I think could be a quest. It could be. Can I eat this? No. Actually, I eat that. I mean, we can bring it to the weekly market. But some super quality game close to? What? Ah, they close, meaning they shut down? Yeah, for sure. For sure. Okay, so... Nah, yeah. I don't know if I needed to have a quest for this, but I think it would be kind of nice to have a quest for this. So to have a quest where an NPC is actually explaining you, you know, explaining you how it works. And I don't really know if it makes sense to put in the winch. What is your idea? Where should we put this thing? By the way, this area is so dark, so dark. I don't know why everything is so dark in this game. Why everything is so dark? Why everything is so freaking dark? It's insane. Look here, I mean, here is basically impossible to see. There is a stair actually. There is a stair where it's impossible to see. At least you can see something, but then if you go here, you don't see anything anymore, right? We have to solve this freaking light problem that we have. This freaking light, I mean, it's mainly at night, now it's night, right? So during the day, that would not be, it would not be that bad, but during the night, bro, everything is so dark that we cannot freaking see where we go. Uh-oh. Should we put a kind of a border here or a fence? I think it's a bit risky. I think I will make it day, just because. What time is it? It's 22. I think I will make it day. I will just make it day. Yeah, during the day is very different, but still, it's kind of still kind of dark anyway, I would say. It seems that there is a wrong. Okay, anyway. It seems that we have two. Strange. That I would have to check. So what could be a good place for this Crucible thingy? Because actually in this area there is no place where, I mean, there is no secret place, right? There is like a hall where the people are dining. It is just a temporary area where you are moving the goods. There is the part below where in theory this thing should rotate and there should be Guja pushing it. So there is not, because this whole thing, right? I mean, we don't have a secret or we don't have a secret room, right? Or we don't have a reserved area, right? What the hell is that? What the hell is this? No idea. I mean, the easiest would be the easiest would be up here. Maybe on the back, maybe here. Is a religious? Yeah, exactly. Well, it's a crafting tool. I think the devs don't want to make the game easy for the players. Give me just a second, I will be back. I need to go 1 second and drink something, otherwise I'm dying. Because I have a bit of a cough. 1 second. Okay, hopefully better. Hopefully better. My voice is a bit better. Yeah, could be. It's a magical tool. I don't know. I think I can introduce it in the market today. Is there anyone? Is there one for the market or no? At the moment, it's only me. GG. There were like 6-7 players before, but I think I shut down the server and no one could reconnect or something. No one did reconnect. So the shutdown didn't help. But yeah, in theory there is a market event. It's a market event, right? May 12. Oh, but it's very late. It's in 3 hours from now. GG. No, in 3 hours from now is impossible. Okay, it's too late. In the winch. In the winch. In the winch, in the winch, in the winch, in the winch, in the winch. In the winch, in the winch, in the winch, in the winch. I mean, the funny thing is that as you can see, my dynamic light is like lighting all this part. I don't know, or is behind this guy or next to this guy. But we don't really have a place, right? We don't really, unless it's something like here. And it could be guarded by... Choose a junior engineer. Because the problem is that all the people in the winch are pretty much engineers, right? They are not... there is no magic here. At least there is not a lot of magic, so... I don't know if the winch is really the right place. Right? Near the NPC who gives the water bucket fire and water. I mean, another place would be the bronze doors, but do we have someone at the bronze doors that can actually do that? The problem with the bronze door is that it's very far away. So people will have to travel a lot, right, to reach that place. And I don't know if it's very handy, right? You can find some trader in the winch. I'm thinking who, I mean, we have, I mean, we have the wall, you know, magic chains quest. So in theory, we have the quest for, we have the quest, so maybe at the end of the chain quest for magic, because there is anyway a kind of an enchantment, right? An enchantment thingy. We need a bit of a weird mage. I mean, you obviously think to Lavrus immediately, right? But I think that Lavrus, the problem of Lavrus is that Lavrus is already part of a million quest, and I don't think that. By the way, why Lavrus is not sitting here but is sitting there? I don't know. Is this his base? Is this his base? Oops. Yeah, that's his base location, but in theory his base location should be here, right? Not there. Even if it's this table is so small, but okay, let me move him, because I think when we expanded the magic shop, we didn't actually move him. So I need to move him. Lavrus is what? 37? So we will update character set location X equal to 200, 965, location Y equal to -357,314, location Z 13004, right? And the rotation I think is good as it is. Where ID equal to, I think this guy is 37. I remember right. No, 115, right? Ah no, 37 is Arquest. Yeah, 115. Okay. So now if I reload him, he should go there. Boop. You see? I mean, I think here could be a good place, right? Here could be a good place. Maybe downstairs here could be a good place. Here is where we have all the crazy stuff, right? We have all the alchemy stuff. So why this thing is flying? This thing is flying, boys. Should not fly. Nothing should fly. Well, if it's magical maybe, but sometimes I struggle with the first person view. I think it's a bit, but yeah. I mean, in this place there is already so much that I don't know if it's this thing didn't have any. I mean, this place is already containing so much stuff that. But it could be a good place, huh? Like, for example, here, right? Do you think there is a good place? I think it is a good place. I think it is a good place. I think we will place it here. But I think we need another NPC to tell the players how to use it. I don't think it should be Levrus again. Anyway, people will not know what is it, so they may see it, but they don't understand what is it, right? Setting item, NPC owned, no pickup, no weak pickup, non-transient. Right? Oh! But that could be interesting though, because we could enable it only if you have a certain faction score. We could enable it only if you have a certain faction score. The problem is that we are not using, in this case, right? We are not using this use. We are using. I think it is a good place. It is a good place. The two stoves is odd. I mean, having two alchemy stove here and here. Maybe we need only one. But I don't know, it's making this place a bit busy, which I like. I like the fact that this place looks a bit busy. Because it's anyway a kind of a wizard, you know. crazy wizard area, so why not? No, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do that. Yeah, some of these items have not been fixed after the migration. Believe it or not. There is still the... These are still the previous coordinates. I mean, we could have something as simple as a book, right? As a book that is like on this table, and if you read it, right, it's telling you what to do. But I think a quest would be nice. Hello, Redsnorism. Started playing this earlier today, but got stuck trying to find a cook after the cave area. There's a lot of people that are stuck there. And a lot of people get stuck there, but basically is inside one of the two towers. So you just have to find a way to... You just have to find a way to go to the second tower. There is a way. There is a way, which is not a door. You just look around. Look at the two towers, and you will see. Look at the two towers, and you will see. Okay, this thing should be working already, right? This thing is actually usable. I don't know what happens if I actually change the script can use, but I mean, one thing that I could do, I could have... so a few options, right? So, okay, I think the location is fine. The location is fine. The location, I like it. So the location is not a problem anymore. The problem now is, how do people know what this thing does? Should we have a quest? The possibilities are a quest, a book on the ground like this found somewhere, a book somewhere, I don't know where you read how to use it, or just an NPC telling you, or maybe a GM event, right? But a GM event, I think, is like not very scalable, because you do it once and then the other people don't know it. So a quest that sends you to find a book that tells you how to use it. Yeah, maybe. Maybe a quest. I mean, we can create a quest. The point is... I'm looking at the quest list on the other screen, and I'm trying to understand... should this quest be part of a chain? And if yes, which chain, right? Because... crafting blades. Crafting blades. Crafting bows. Crafting shields. So there are quest chains for a lot of different things, right? Right, crafting blades, crafting shields, crafting. But then there are also quest chains for magic, quest chains for alchemy, quest chain for science, quest chains for I think the most relevant. I don't think it should be magic, even if it is kind of an enchanting thingy. I don't think it should be a magical thing. I think it should be more of a crafting thing. So if he's crafting, if he's crafting, it should be a quest connected to crafting armor. Because crafting armor, we don't have too many. Crafting armor. I'm looking at it on the other screen, right? And I see we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 quests. But it's also leather armor. The Essential Trail. I mean, it could be the Essential Trail, but the Essential Trail are all the people. The Essential Trail, let me just check again. The Essential Trail are people that provide all essential resources and materials. They are conductor of the expansion, great explorers, and expert in nature raw materials. So lumberjacks, miners, fishermen, hunters, and farmers. So the miners are actually inside this guild, right? The miners, and we are gonna create a material which is actually a metal, right? A metal. At the same time, that metal is coming from that metal. Let me just check it again because now I lost the track of what it was needed. Well, I can actually check it in the book in game, no? I think I can. Working with stocks. I don't have a working with rare stocks. I don't have working with rare stocks. This one. What is the cost? What is the cost of this thing? If I want to sell if I want to sell this, $1,360 only. Okay, I thought it was more, but I think it's fine. And so the ingot, $272. Okay. $1,360. Okay. I think it's okay. I think it's okay. Can we have this guy slightly rotated to this in this direction instead of looking in that direction? Angle 5.6. Better. I don't know why I was looking in that direction. So. Okay, so it could be a quest. It could be a quest at the end of the current chain for... The only thing I need to decide is a quest at the end of the current chain for crafting or the essential trail. Hello. Who joined? Hello, Wolf. Hey, thank you for the follow and welcome. Hello, hello. We are trying to understand how to introduce a new item into the game. Which actually is already there, so if someone wants to use it, it's actually available, but no one knows what it does, right? So except me and you and the people that follow the stream. So I'm trying to understand if I want to create a new quest, but I think the answer is yes. The answer is yes. So the most advanced mining quest that we have is the Lorizia Starhammer reunion, clan reunion, right? So that's the most advanced one that we have. I think we can have the quest on her. Let me just see where she is. She's in the bronze door somewhere, no? She's here. What the hell of a place? Okay, she's here. She's here. Alright. She's here. It's kind of a weird place, but fine. Why there are these things, boys? Can someone explain me? Huh? Can someone explain me what the hell is this? I will ask what chat. Who's spamming bamboo shelves in our... What the hell is this? I can remove them, but I don't know if there was a meaning of it. No. Anyway, she's here. Let me just check how many quests she's already involved in, because how many quests she's already involved in? Because she may be involved in too many, and I want to distribute a bit, you know, the quest with multiple people. So it's not always the same. So she's involved in 1, 2, 3, 4 quests. Oh my. She's involved in 4 quests. How do I know the NPCs that are not involved in any quest? That's a good question. I think I have an NPC check. No? No, I don't have it. Actually, I don't have it. Ah, yes, we have. List by NPC. We have it. We have a list with all the quests by NPC, and is also showing the ones without. Yep. Now, maybe she can be the start, right? The point is that the people that are more faction aligned, starting NPC is fallen. Starting NPC is fallen. Definitely she's a member. For sure. Is she faction aligned? I think she should be faction aligned. Brown Order? Oh, fuck. Brown Order. So she's also... Oh, yes. Oh, yes. She is. She is... No, there is a problem then. No, it cannot be her. No, it cannot be her. There's no way. It cannot be her. She's one of the primary of the Brown Order, so there's no way. Well, she's... yeah. So we need someone else. I mean, it can be Fallen again, but... should it be Fallen again? Let me see. Fallen... Well, Fallen is already in 1 million quest, boys. He's already in 1 million quest. We need someone else. We need someone else. We need someone else. We need someone else. We need someone that is connected to the... Someone connected to nature is not bad. Do we have a hunter? Do we have a hunter? Do we have a hunter? Because to create that particular metal, you need the heart of a special creature. So if we have a kind of a good hunter or a good farm, well, not farmer, but let me see. Some hunters can not only visible skins, behavior and impression, but more gentle. A longbow. Where is this guy? I am a hunter. This guy's a hunter. This guy's a hunter. Let me see if he has any quest. Fuck. Yeah, he has 4 quests on him. He has 4 freaking quests. Well, it's not quest that he's starting though. It's not quest that he's starting. But his quest that is... Let me go check this guy 1 second. Is in Oja. It's the only hunter that we have in the game. Freaking hell. Why this guy's looking the wrong way? We have a lot of rotation issues. Is this guy living in this place or what? Maybe. Why is looking the wrong way? Yeah, he's really looking the wrong way. Can we assume that he's living inside of this? Or... I mean, it could be here. It seems to be a better place. Unless this house is of someone else, but... I think I will move him. Was probably living inside of this, but I don't know. I mean, we will have to speak with him, and by the way, given the rotation when you speak with him is in a stupid way. Why is living in Oja, by the way? I don't know. This thing is the wrong texture. So many issues here and there to fix. Let me see what this guy is saying 1 second, because this could be, I mean, if he's the only hunter that we have, we can have him start the quest, but so what this guy is saying, he's saying greetings. I was wondering why some people have to be so aggressive. About you, he's saying, I have no idea, would like to know, but I'm blah blah blah, a hunter. I used to live in Quinterion, but I didn't really like it. The people don't smile, take everything so seriously, where the city is beautiful, but I decided to move to Ojaveda. I have some friends here. The guys are so cool to hang out with. I'm happy to see. Quite good with a bow in terms of using mini crafting, use a story. Delmorian tradition. Yeah, he's basically a hunter guy that came from the other city. I think it's a good start. I don't know if I really want him to be, but anyway, okay, let's just move him because I think he's in a stupid position. I don't know why he's sitting there, and he should be like here, right? He should be here. He should be here. Okay, what is the... So we will update his position. I'm doing this changing directly in production, so these are, you know, permanent changes. So update characters, set. By the way, these kind of things, guys, you should notify me, right? If you see NPC that are like rotated wrong or things like that, you know, let's just fix this. 5, 3, 4, because some of them are still part of the old migration. 377 672. Z is 15111. And then we have the rotation that is 0.9. And then we have where ID equal to... Wow, that's kind of a... State for Cormi? Huh? Anyway, that is his name. 9466528. 9466528. Okay. Better. So much rotated? I didn't want to have him so much rotated. $1.9. Better. Much better. Okay, so now much better, exactly. So now so this can be our starting NPC, right? This can be our starting NPC. It's a bit annoying because he already has a lot of quests, but it's kind of fine. I think he's the only hunter that we have in the game that is really advertising himself as a hunter. Well, let me try if there is anyone else. Hunter Birkin. Well, Birkin is in the arena and is the head of the arena hunter. And he's catching more. This one is also a good one though, huh? How many quests he has? Only 2. Only 2. I think this guy could be a better guy. This guy could be a better guy. Is this guy? Hello. Hi. Salutations. Is this guy? This guy only has 2 quests. One is starting and one is participating. So I think we will go with this guy. Yeah, I think it's good. I think we will start with this guy. We will start with this guy. Okay, we create a new quest, guys. We create a new quest. We create a new quest. Why not? Why not? So let me copy just another quest. Okay, so the name of the quest will be would be steel art. The problem is that it's like you know it already before you steel heart. Anyway, the name of the quest is steel heart. The quest description is Birkin, well, I would like to be generic enough at the beginning, right? So that we don't go too deep immediately in the description of the quest. Let's say Birkin is convinced some of his monster prey can be prey, or some of his monsters, we can say, or some Birkin is convinced some I don't know if I want to say some ingredients, you know, some ingredients can be used magically, or some properties, some Birkin wants you to investigate on some magical properties of creatures. Of his creatures, of known creatures, of his Birkin wants to investigate on some magical property of his creatures. Yeah, I think something like that is okay. So the category here, I think, will be the essential trail. So we will go with the we will go with the essential trail, okay? So the main category will be essential trail. We don't need any item. The author is me. So the prerequisite, I think I would like to have the prerequisite as the end of the previous chain, right? So at the moment we have wait a second, the Lorizia, whatever. The Lorizia Starhammer clan reunion, right? I think we can do it after that. Advanced mining, basic mining, metal stock. Yeah, let me do this. So the prerequisite will be this quest. So if you didn't complete this quest, you cannot fix it, right? Okay, so the starting point will be him. So let's just try to high level design the quest, right? High level design the quest. So Birkin, and sorry, will be a spoiler because we are creating it together, so it will be very easy for you to do it after we design it together, right? But that's what it is. So Birkin. So Birkin is the start, right? And basically, he would like you to investigate, right? I don't think. Well, let me do another check though. Because let me do another check. Let me do another check. Is there any quest speaking about Tigraine Steel, right? Because, yeah, maybe there is already. Fuck. Ay. If there is already... Yeah, there is. There is. Garderer Trust. Garderer Trust is a quest. Garderer Trust. Is in another quest chain related to smith crafting. So actually we need to attach it here, I guess. We have to attach it here, I guess. Because... Let me just check one thing quickly. Platinum steel, blue steel, Tigraine steel. Tigraine steel mix. But you are only asking me about it. It's not really that you are, right? Okay, then let me see the other quest. The other quest is this one. So that is just telling you a bit about it, but it's not really giving you a quest. Yes, but this one is actually making you... Yeah, this one is actually making you do it. I mean, which is okay, but... I mean, this is pretty much delivery, right? Delivery of stuff. So it's a repeatable quest for delivery of stuff, so... The only problem of attaching it to this one is that this seems really to be a repeatable quest. And I think if I attach it to this... No, it's actually not repeatable. From the flames to the furnace. But from the flame to the furnace is in parallel. It is a bit messy though. Working with rare metals. Probably rare metals is here. See if we can attach it to this one. Because this one is mostly a delivery quest, right? While this one is not. So I think the right one is here. Yeah. Okay, I think I changed my mind a bit. So I think that we can attach it. But if we attach it here, will be what? Will be a crafting smith, right? Will not, but it's the same. I think it's the same. I think it's the same. I think it's the same. Okay, let's connect it to this one. I think this one is a better link. I think this one is a better link, and is still. I think I will still keep it essential trail. I mean, the start will be this guy. And the start would be, because you actually completed that one, right? So he could say, so Birkin start. So you have the knowledge of the rare metals, and so you know, they are made also of animal parts, right? Now because you see, like blue steel, we make it with 5 ingot of steel, 3 lumium, and 1 bronze, right? Platinum steel is made of ingot, platinum, and 4 steel, right? Is only the T grain that is done with the Ulbernaut heart, right? So yeah. Okay. So basically you ask him about that, right? You ask him about that. You ask him you ask him about the fact that this particular metal is made of Ulbernaut heart. And he may say yes, right? He may say yes, I have yes, I know, right? I know, and maybe the player may ask, right? The player may wonder why, right? The player may wonder what is the usage, right? So how are people then using the particular steel? And then here we have few options. Or we say that Birkin already has the answer, so he knows exactly why, and he's just telling you, but that would be too short, right? Or Birkin can say, that he has some people that are always buying it from him, right? So there are few people always buying, right? Right now, who can be these people? Well, I mean, it make a lot of sense that these are the people at the forge, but I would like to avoid having again the people at the forge as the main. So do we have any merchant or high level merchant that does not have a lot of quest? A high level merchant then does not have a lot of quest. There is Temian There is Tamian again, but Tamian is already in 1 million quest. Tamian is in, let me see. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 quest. No, no thank you. Do we have another merchant? We have Grok. Yeah, but Grok... Grok is a bit of a shady character, right? Let me see how many quests he has. I really would like to... Oh my god, he has 3, 6, 9, 12... He has 15 quests. No way, bro. We have Boralis. But Boralis, I think it doesn't really make sense. I'm looking at the other screen where I have all the solutions of our game. We have Erwin, but also Erwin, I think there is another merchant. How many quests he has? Millions. Millions of quests. Millions of quests. There is Kaiman. Kaiman is another merchant, is the one in the plaza. He has millions of quests. Ay, 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 ay. We have Igreen, but is a fishing guild. Oh wow. Is a fishing guild on the 7th and 8th level of... He only has 3 quests actually. So Igreen could be a potential candidate. Could be a potential candidate. He's in the winch, by the way. He's in the winch, so there will be the additional the problem is that is dedicated to other stuff. Pity because he was a potential good one, huh? There is Fanejor. He's in the winch as well. Let me see the quest. He has 6 quests or so. Drum roll! There is Enak.
What is this? Spaghetti code?
I don't see any code. But anyway, Enak is like medium quest as well. Intel Zam as a merchant. We don't have a lot of merchants that are actually free of additional quest. Okay, let me see all the NPC without quest. I mean, like, for example, it would be nice if we could go to Amnedair one time, right? Should we go to the... Should we connect the new... Should we connect the new... Ah, yes. I think yes. I think we can connect the new NPC. Yes, I have an idea. What is the name? Jirmi? Jormi? Jarmi? Jorni? Ah, fuck. What is the name of that guy? Giorni. Giorni is the good guy, guys, because he's a new NPC. And, okay. There are always people buying Urban art from me, let's say, but considering the high cost of these materials, right? They rarely buy direct. They rarely buy direct. I don't want to say that these materials are like prohibited, no, but these materials are kind of rare and not usually bought. And so the people that probably are buying this thing are or very rich or anyway they use them for weird stuff that we don't know what is it, right? So he may say that so Journey may know, right? Because he may have all the packages, right? So he's handling all the packages pretty much, right? He's handling all the packages that go from... Now the question is, why should he tell you the content of a package, right? That would be very bad if he would do something like this. Unless you are, you know, tricking him somehow to say that this is your package. But I don't think that's a great idea. I mean, because I would like to have two people, right? I would like to have this guy, which is a new guy, and then I have Xoreke, that is the other guy handling packages in Amnede, right? And so this guy may have seen a high quantity... This guy may have seen a high quantity of... Let me see how many quests as the... Nejormi, whatever is the name. Nejormik, the carpenter. No, but the carpenter is not the smith. No, the smith, not the carpenter. The smith. The smith is called what? Elarion, Ella something. Elorian. What is the name of the smith in Amnedair? Elirion. Okay, Elioran. How many quests he has? Only one. Fantastic. Elioran is our next guy. Xoreke is the guy handling the packages in Abnedair. And Elioran is the guy handling the... No, and is the smith in Amnedair as well, right? So I think... let me just check. Ah, no, this guy is running the stables. Fuck. No, he's not the blacksmith. He's not the blacksmith. This guy is a stable guy. No, the stable guy is not good. The stable guy is not good. No, the stable guy is not good. The stable guy is not good. You know what we can use? We can use the guard of the Vigesimi. Ah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. What was the name of the, like, Karza something? What was the name of the guard? Wait. I have an idea. I don't remember. There is a guard that we moved, right? Len. Keyana? No, Keyana no. Borots? No. Bro, I don't remember. Okay, let me go. Let's go there. I don't remember the name of that guy. So let's go to Alnaxen and then we will travel from there because I don't remember. Slide me. No, slide me no. Okay, so that guy is at the tower, right? The guy's at the tower. Is there, unless I made some mistakes, but it should be there. Why is it not there? Ah, yeah, it's there. This guy. Wow, the freaking name. The freaking name. Blixeye. Okay, this guy. So I think we will go through this. I assume that this guy is 0 quest because it's just a guard. Let me see. Maybe he has quest. No, it's 0 quest. Fantastic. 0 quest is exactly what we needed. So we go through this. Then we go through Blixeye. Blix what? BLX Zai, right? Which is the guard in front of the Vigesimi. So okay, so my idea is you ask to this guy about the rare metals and why they are made of animal part like the Ubernau art, right? He will tell you, oh well, I don't really know because I don't use them myself, but I'm pretty sure that you can identify who is buying a lot, right? Through Yorni, because Yorni knows, right? So you go to Yorni and Yorni is telling you, yes, all these packages are going to Amnedair, right? And I saw a high quantity of Tigran steel. No, actually, of Ubernaut hearts, right? Go in that direction. So you go and he may tell you if you really want to track a package, you should ask to Xoreke in Amnedair, right? So he's directing you here. You go to Amnedair, which is the other side of the world, but anyway. And this guy is saying, "Oh yes, we received this, and we usually send it to the Vigesimi Tower." So to the Vigesimi Tower. So you go to the Vigesimi Tower, and there is the guard in front, which is this guy, which is exactly this guy, right? And to this guy, you will say, yeah. Now we have the problem, right? Why this guy should reveal anything to you? Why should this guy reveal anything to you? Well, he can reveal something to you in exchange of something. But I think this is an extremely loyal guard, right? So he will never tell you something that he is not allowed. Never ever. I mean, he's the guard of the main government guy. So let's say there is no way to corrupt him. There is no way to, So if we arrive there, he may say... Do we have a mage? Do we have a mage in Amnedair or not? Do we have a mage in Amnedair? Do we have a wizard or something, or some enchanter or something in Amnedair? I don't think so. In Amnedair we have a lot of guards, and pretty much that's it. So in Amnedair we have one guard, another guard, a cook. We have... where's this guy? We have a priest. We have a priest of Talad. Good choice. We have an archer. Okay, we have an archer. We have... who is this guy? We have a guy running the stables. We have a kind of a thief. We have the tavern. We have the tavern owner. We have the Rivnak guy. No, the Pterosaur travel guy. We have an herbalist. We have an herbalist. We have a blacksmith. Hey, we have the blacksmith. The problem of the blacksmith, I think that he already has 3,000 quests, but it's fine. I mean, we can add a new one. Yeah, he already has 4, 5, 6, 7. He already has 7 quests. GG. So, or this guy is directing you to the blacksmith, or maybe we avoid the Vigesimi side and Kzavu, who is it? Is a seller. She runs a business. Yeah, she has the Kzavu is the market seller. Len is the brewer. I don't think the brewer has nothing to do with it. Linoria, I think she's the singer, no? Yeah, it's the actress. So we have an actress, then we have another guard. We have another actor, because there is a theater. We have the carpenter. We have quite some people anyway. This guy is what? Nora. Nora. Nora is in 0 quest. Aha. Nora is in 0 quest. Nora is actually in 0 quest? What do you mean teleport failed? Come on. She's in a very tiny place. That is the trick usually. Okay. GG. I cannot teleport to Nora. Teleport. Oh my god, I need to copy that. Making a quest is very long, as you can see. As you can see, making a quest is very long. Uh-oh. So this character is actually not, I mean, we are not using this character for pretty much anything, right? So if you ask something to her, it's just saying, go away, just run along and leave me in peace, right? So it's very, very... How are you? Ah, she's the super snobbish. I remember. She's the super snobbish girl. But I don't think that we are very interested in her, actually, now that I think about it. I think we can anyway have her in the quest, maybe just as a decoy, right? I think, you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking that we can have a decoy of 2 people. So we can have a decoy. So I think that after Xoreke received the package, right? You may go to speak with multiple people, right? You may say, oh yes, I receive those packages all the time. Well, sometimes, right? So yes, these are precious packages, right? Delivered to different people, like you can say the Vigesimi, the blacksmith, and others, right? So you may go around and start to speak with people about it. And I really would like something on the Vigesimi side, though. I really would like to have something with this guy. I really would like to have something with this guy. Because the blacksmith will be too easy, right? The blacksmith will be too easy. So I think the blacksmith can be a decoy. He can say, oh yes, I receive it sometimes, but it's not, very interesting. And she may be, I mean, I don't think it's a good one for her at the moment. Unless, I think I would like this guy to give an answer. I think I would like this guy to give an answer, really. I don't know what. Do you have any ideas, guys? Can you help me a bit? Can you help me a bit in making this a reasonable quest? She's very close to the entrance, by the way. Very close to the entrance. I don't know if I want this decoy or not. I would like to use this guy. The problem is that he's such a loyal guard that we cannot, unless it's something that is gonna happen in the next days, right? And it's like, oh yes, they just upgraded my weapon, right? Oh, the Vigesimi, requested an upgrade of all our weapon. Maybe that could be the end, right? Maybe that could be the end. Maybe that could be the end, so that he actually is telling you that yes, he got an upgrade of his weapons thanks to. But then you have to learn about the Arcane Crucible. That's the problem. You need to know about that. So how is this guy? How is this guy then telling you that? Because you need to arrive to this item at the end of the quest, right? And someone should also tell you someone should also tell you how to use it, because if you do, if right, I mean, it can still be this guy. Yeah? You can still convince this guy somehow. You can say something like, yes, I had to bring my weapon, right? I had to bring my weapon to a strange, enchanted crucible that I never saw before, right? It's been constructed by blah 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 and whatever, and he was in the tower and blah 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 blah, right? Yeah. I think I can. Yeah, okay. Let's do it this way. So he will tell you he will tell you, and then you will ask him. You will ask him where I can find it, and he will say that, to his knowledge, is nowhere to be found because is a very precious thing that exists only in the Vigesimi Tower. And so you know what we could do also. What if we go here? I mean, we could place the Crucible here, inside the house of inside the house of the Vigesimi, right? We could, huh? Or we can place another one, right? But there could be one. There could be one here. Well, it could be one right here. There could be one right here. How can this book stand still that way? Huh? Well, can you read this book or no? Oh yes, you can. Nice. Oh, nice. You can read the whole book, boys. You can read the whole book with all the laws. With all the laws of the city. Yeah, in theory you could have one here, but the only problem is that, are you really allowed? Are you allowed? We are missing a transparency in this chain. Huh? Anyway, are you allowed to enter in this building whenever you want? Or not? Ah, I was coughing. Coughing like a boss. I think anyone can enter here, right? But I think it's enough. I think you can say, I think you will just have to find it. Okay, I think it's a good sequence. I think it's a good sequence. I like it. Okay, let's start to do it. Let's start to make this quest, guys. Let's start to make this quest. So the first part is the first part of the quest is Birkin, right? The first part is Birkin, which is this guy. So the quest will be, let me type it here on the right so we can see his face while we while we design his future. Right? So Birkin will say, so you asking something like, can I can I ask you can I ask you can I ask you a question? And he will say, well, I need ChatGPT as well. I need ChatGPT for this. ChatGPT, good morning. I'm designing a quest. Designing a quest for a video game. No, for Plane Shift. He knows what Plane Shift is, by the way. I'm designing a quest for Plane Shift MMO. There is an NPC named Birkin. There is an NPC named Birkin with this description. Birkin. Birkin. With this description. Okay. The player will approach him asking a question about the rare materials, about a rare material called Tigraine steel, which seems to use as ingredient a rare component, Ulbernaut heart. And then I can say an Ulbernaut is a creature, is a large and menacing creature, with 2 long talons. His heart can be taken and used for magical enchantments. Okay, so I need the phrases. The player will say and the NPC will answer, right? In this quest, I need an NPC and answer in this quest. In particular, I need I need the player to approach Birkin, asking asking if he knows some metals are created with some rare metal is created with Ulbernaut heart, right? Birkin will answer yes, and the fact many people are ordering from him as a beastmaster, those hearts, right? And the player will then ask who is buying, and Birkin will answer he doesn't know it doesn't know precisely, but there is a guy, which is this guy, Journey. But to know more, right, the player can go to Journey Nanada, which is handling all the packages and expeditions. Expedition, do you say expedition? No, and shipping. And shipping in the east part of the city. Okay, let's see what happens. Let's see what ChatGPT says. ChatGPT says, "Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. I've been hearing rumors about red metal crafted using Uberland hearts. Do you know anything about this?" And it say, "Hey lad, I do. Tigran steel, they call it. Is a rare and powerful material indeed. Been getting a fair bit demand of Uberland hearts lately. Folks wanting to work their enchantment and whatnot." It is actually very nice, guys. It is actually very nice. I think I will take it like 1-to-1. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. I mean, this is a bit long, actually. I've been hearing rumors about a red metal crafted using a. Maybe we can remove. Yeah, we can do it like this because this needs to fit into the click button, right? I think it will fit. I think it will fit. So he answered he answered something like yes, I know about it. Tigran steel, they call it, is a rare and powerful material indeed. I've been getting a fair bit of demand for Uberland hearts lately. Folks wanting to work on their enchantment and whatnot. Just say, as a beastmaster of the arena, we can maybe have another. We can have maybe another way. Another thing. We can maybe have another thing. Yeah, this is just a randomized thing. I don't know how to explain it. But the player may say, the player may say, so who's been buying? Yeah, exactly. Fantastic. It is exactly what I needed. So the player may say, so who's been buying these Uberland hearts for you? And he says, can't rightly say I know, but if you're keen on learning more, you might want to have a word with Journey Yelney. He's one of the handling, is the one handling all the shipments and packages over the east part of the city. He may have some answer for you. That is very nice. That is very nice. We will use it as it is. Okay, nice. So next. Right. Next, the player goes to this guy, right? Okay. So next, the player goes to. Anyway, ChatGPT is making my life so much easier. You have no idea. It's making my life so much easier. So much easier. And by the way, it's free, at least the version 3.5. If you want the version 4, which is smarter, you can go with. But mainly for me, that I'm not a native English speaker, to have the ability to create, phrases that are properly spelled, and actually interesting is so good. It's so good. I can choose them, right? I can guide the AI to what I want, right? And I can give it pretty much the story myself, but so next the player goes to Journey whatever, the one handling all the shipment and packaging in the aspect of the city, right? So he goes there, right? And here the player will ask about The player will ask if he can. They will ask if Yorni as can identify the. I mean, if Yorni may know who is buying the Urbernaut hearts, right? Yorni may resist a bit, right? May resist a bit to answer because it's private information, but with some right placed words, the player will be able to get this information, and Yorni will say that it's actually quite easy to identify the packages containing Urbernaut hearts because those have to be frozen with a special cold spell to preserve the content, right? Okay, let's see what the AI is saying. Let's see what the AI is saying on all of this. The player says, "Good day, Yorni. I've been directed to you regarding some inquiries I have about certain shipments." Okay, this one I really don't like. I really don't like this one. I really don't like. Can you give me few more options for the first phrase? I've been told you are the one to speak to regarding shipments. Well, that I think is probably better. Word around town? No. I've been looking for someone knowledgeable about shipping. No. Good to see you. I've got some inquiry about certain shipping I believe it might be able to help me with. Yeah, that I think is okay. So or this one or this one. This one is very direct. I mean, it's not really. But anyway, we can probably use this one. I've been told you are the one to speak regarding shipments, right? He answers. He answers, "Greetings. I handle all manner of shipping in here. How can I assist you with?" Okay, that's fine. So it's just a bit of chit chat between the player and him. I think it's fine. Then after this, we need another answer. And yeah, I need a unique identifier after P. So this is why you see me typing weird stuff, because this is just a unique identifier that needs to be right there for historical reasons. I have heard whispers that the Albernat art were being bought in bulk. Do you happen to know who is behind these purchases? Yeah, this one is not too bad. I mean, whispers, I don't think it's whispers, but we can say tracking some. I think it should be more direct. Well, now that's quite sensitive information. I can just go around divulging details about the client order. Yeah, exactly. I understand the importance of the confidentiality, but perhaps there is a way we could work this together. After all, I'm not asking. There may be a larger matter at play here that affect the safety of our city. Well, I don't know. I think you should trick me. You should trick him differently. I don't like this. I think the player should be more specific in tricking Journey. and extracting information. There may be large matters out of the city is too generic. I don't think the AI can do it, but let's see. Some clandestine activity in our city. Rumors are willing about dangerous artifacts being moved under the guise of a legitimate shipment. I feel if we don't act swiftly, our city will be facing serious threat. As we can't wait, I open. Okay, so here is like, hey, the world is ending if you don't tell me, right? The world is ending if you don't tell me. Oh, by the way, we are no more speaking with this guy. Now we're speaking with this guy. No, please. He's under a tent. Okay, we are speaking with this guy now. This guy. Oh, the new quest is there already. Not our quest, another quest that we added. So we can say. Which time is the market event? I think it's at 8 for me, which is a very, very bad time. Market event is 1 hour and yeah, exactly at 8. So for me, it's impossible. Okay, GG. So we're speaking with this guy, huh? We're speaking with this guy. I'm speaking with this guy, and we need to define what he will say. So, good day. I've been directed to you regarding something quite a bit of certain achievement. You see, I don't like that too much. Let's say. So I think we should go very direct question at the beginning. And then he will be a bit upset, and then we will have few choices, right? So he's saying, hey, greetings, I need all manner of shipment, can I assist you? So the player will go direct, saying, I've heard whispers about Uber. No, whispers I don't like. I've heard about, I think we can say, I've heard about some Ulbernard arts shipment being. Some Ubernar house being bought in bulk. Would you happen to know who's behind these purchases, right? And I don't know if I want to have a double answer here, though. I think it would be better, probably. He will say, well, now that's quite sensitive information. Can just go around divulging details about his client. Oh, exactly. So he will close, right? He will close up. He will close up. So he will close and say, no, sorry, I'm not going to tell you, right? He has been reserved on the map, right? Now this will be Steelheart. Complete Steelheart step 2. Yeah, we'll have to double check all the syntax later on, but okay, let's duplicate this. Let's duplicate this. Now I think we should have like two roads, right? One where he makes Journey upset, making Journey upset, and another one which will be about him actually extracting the right information, getting the right info. Okay, so yeah, sorry, I'm typing random things. I will remove this thing one day, but at the moment I cannot remove it yet. As long to explain why. We need a unique identifier for every phrase, and that's annoying. So, okay, I like this first part. I think this first part is very nice. So, we don't just behind the purchases. There's quite sensitive information. I cannot just go around and tell you, right? I cannot just go around. So this guy will say that. I will say hello. He will answer. What can I help you with? Okay, so we are up to here. So now I want a few. So I would like an option where the player insists, but Journey just gets upset and doesn't provide any valuable information. Right? So I would like, and hopefully the player is not selecting that one, but anyway, even if he select, you know, if he select the wrong option, you will still be able to go to the other option, right? So we are not making it like the quest is failing. Hello, Salty Outcome. Is this your first game you're making? Yes, it is. But I can tell you that making this game is like making many games. So it's one game to rule them all. I mean, making an MMO has so many different aspects, right? So many different things involved. That's, yeah. Okay, so here we're making upset. Let's see. Good day, Journey. I've been direct to you regarding inquiry about certain. Look, I understand the personal discretion, but this isn't just a casual curiosity. Lives could be at stake. We need to know if behind the purchases. Please implore you any information you can provide. No. Wait. This guy went crazy. In this one, the player should. I think that we can say that the player maybe should be a bit ignorant about the local rules or whatever, or he may just try to bribe. Yeah. Should just try to bribe the Journey. He will just try to bribe him. A little compensation for your trouble. A little compensation for the information. Because he just answered about the orders, right? He just answered, I cannot just go around divulging details about the client orders. So let's say that the player will say, look, I understand the sensitivity of the matter, but perhaps, I will do something like this. Look, I understand the sensitivity of the matter, but perhaps a little compensation for your trouble may fix it. Right? And Yorni will be very upset. He narrows his eyes. I like the narrowing eyes. He narrows his eyes and he say, are you suggesting what I think you are? I don't have any part in underhanded dealings. My integrity is not for sale. Thank you very much. Yeah, I like that. I like that. So the quest note is what you get in your journal, right? After you complete the step. So quest note will say, I tried to bribe Journey, but didn't work. All right. So number 3 will be getting the right information. Okay? Getting the right information. So the player, instead of that, I think they should be mutually exclusive probably, but like this one should not, I don't know, I have to think about it, but this one probably should not be, but yeah, but I don't want you to fail, right? So you will be able to speak with him anyway. I mean, to continue even if you fail, right? So I think I can do this. I can put it on the other screen, so we can do it this way, so you can see the guy while I'm typing. Are you suggesting what you think you are? I don't have any pattern. No. Okay, so now the player will. Okay, now I need a version where the player is convincing Yorni. I don't know exactly how we can convince this guy, but we may. So what could be a good excuse to convince him? I mean, or you lie about something, right? But if we can, it would be better not to, but we may have an answer which is more, yeah, the player is convincing Journey by explaining he wants to work as a what? As a carrier, and he wants to identify the complexity of different packages and who may buy them, or he wants to work as a hunter and understand who may buy such items. Yeah, but it is a bit weak though, huh? Because you can say, oh, I am a hunt. I would like to become a hunter and I have some to ship. I would like to see, you know, who's buying and things like that. But I mean, it's a bit weak, but probably. Went to sorry, I'm typing on the other screen. I'm just seeing what the ChatGPT is saying. So ChatGPT is saying this. Good day, Journey. I've been direct to you regarding some inquiry about a certain shipment. I understand the market for certain raid material could be greatly benefit me. I believe knowing who's behind the purchase could provide valuable insight. I think it's too long. The player answer, the player question, the player text is too long. Remove the. It's too long. Shorten it only by saying player wants to get into the business of those materials by becoming a hunter and needs information and let's say basic information can be okay. I'm looking to get into the business of hunting and trading rare materials. Yeah, he could say that they could be colleagues in the future, right? He may increase the number of materials sold if his player may say. But I think it's okay. Let's not make it too complex. I think it's okay. I'm looking into getting the business of hunting and trading rare materials like Luminal Hearts. Let's just say this is enough. I'm looking to get into the business of hunting, trading rare materials like Luminal Hearts. Even some base info, some base direction, some base information will be enough, right? Because the guy really closed up, and so you can say, okay, in that case, right? You can say, okay, in that case, and then you can say, I can tell you this much. The majority of the achievement has been heading towards Amnedair. If you are truly serious about delving into this period, you should speak with Soreke. He's been handling for more specialized in transaction lately. I mean, it's a bit too long, I think, but can you shorten this a bit? If you are serious. We would say, I can tell you, okay, in that, well, we would say like, well, looks at the pile of work next to him, impatiently. Well, no, without impatiently. Looks at the pile of work next to him. I can tell you this: most overnight shipments go to Amnede. No, I would say the recent, the recent overnight shipments went to Amnedair. If you are serious, now if you're serious, it's bad. And Soreke receives them all. Well, and Soreke handles the shipments there. Right? Go speak with him. I think that's enough. I think that's enough. I think that's enough. I think that's enough. So the quest note will be, I managed to get some information from Journey. He mentioned most of the shipments most of the recent, let's say, recent shipments went to Amnedair. Went to Amnedair. And I should contact Soreke. Okay, so that's good. That's good. So now the player goes to Soreke, which is not very close, by the way. It's very far from here. But we can teleport. Easy. There is the guy. There is the guy in the beautiful city of Amnedair. Aha. Do you like this city? Well, this part is more of the shipping area, but anyway. So we speak with this guy next, right? We speak with this guy next. So we have another no repeat, right? We have another no repeat. It is step number 5. And this will be getting info from Soreke. So this is Xore info. And boom, 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 boom. Okay, so here we need the name of Xoreke. Xoreke is what? insane. I'm just gonna copy, just because I'm lazy. Okay, Xoreke insane. Xoreke insane. So the player will say, okay, so now, okay, then next the player will go to visit, will pay a visit. Pay a visit. I cannot type. To Xoreke insane. This is Xoreke description. Xoreke handles the shipments incoming and outgoing in the day. Right? So Xoreke, so the player will ask, I think he needs to have a bit of a good speech, otherwise, you know, this guy will probably not tell him much. What can be the excuse, right? The player will have an excuse to get the information about the shipping from Xoreke, and he will direct, well, she, actually is a she will direct the player to, well, I think in this case what we said that we wanted to have I think it can still be confidential, right? But he can say, ask around. I mean, I think it will be confidential. And yeah, exactly. So let's say that the player will have an excuse to get information about the shipping from Xoreke, and she will still be concerned about disclosing any names, right? By saying only the owner, right? Only the owner of the package can tell him, right? So which is basically another way of saying, go ask the people. And then the player will just go around and ask the people, right? Say, hey, do you receive a freaking Ulbernaut art package? And that guy will say, and only one of them will say yes. So I think it's okay. Let's not make it too complex, okay? Let's not make it too complex. I very already want to speak regarding certain shipments, and I can. Yeah, I think that's enough. I mean, the first speech, I think it should not be too complex, actually. We can go. I heard you are the one to speak regarding. I don't know if you want to say rare material or special materials. Special materials shipments, right? Something like that. And she will say, I've been embarking into a new venture delving with trade or rare material, Ubernaut to be precise. I've been told you handle some more specialized transaction. I think that's a bit too. I mean, I don't like this. I think we should rephrase this. So rare shipments. I heard you want to speak regarding special material shipments. I mean, Xoreke, I think you should just answer that she's handling all of it. all the shipments, not only rare ones. Any package goes through the goes through a scrutiny, something like that. Through this port. Yeah, I think this is not too bad. I think she will say, "How do you want to speak to the last chef Martina?" Say, "You're right. You may be right." Well, you're right. I handle all the shipments that come. I handle all the shipments in and out of Abnadair, not just the rare ones. Each package that passes through undergoes my scrutiny. Okay, nice. I think it's okay. Then after this, the player will say. So here's where the player will ask stuff, right? There's quite a responsibility. So he will say, "I'm looking for. I'm recently embarked in a new venture, delving into the trade of rare materials. Uber how hard to be precise." Yeah, this one I think I like. And she will say, "Eventually, what of rare material is interesting. However, you should know that I handle shipment that come through this port." No. The owner of the package. Well, she can say that she has seen a few anyway. I mean, it's not a problem to disclose, right? She can say, "Well, yes, I've seen an increase of those materials recently. I've seen an increase of those materials recently, but I cannot disclose the buyers, right? I mean, I cannot disclose the target address. How do you say the target address? The destination? The precise destination? This precise destinations, right? Only the owner of the package is the only one that can tell you, right? If you're serious about this trade, you need to track down the owners themselves. Yeah. You need to track down the owners themselves, right? I've seen a case of those materials recently, but I cannot disclose the precise destination. You need to track down the owners themselves. I don't know if you want to give a bit more information, but yeah, she could say something like, "Precious materials usually go to luxury places," something like that. Yeah, she can say that. Precious materials usually go to luxury places, right? Yeah, she can say that, which is a hint, right? So the quest note of this discussion will be. I met Xoreke, but she didn't provide the names of the recipients. Okay, she didn't provide the names of the recipients, or the recipient's name, I guess you say in English. the recipient names. She didn't provide the recipient names. She mentioned I should look for luxury places, right? Okay, complete step 5. Okay, nice. Now, okay, we're making progress. We're making progress. We are nearly there. Now, step 6 will be. I don't know if you really want to involve the different people. I think we can just involve one guy, which is this guy here, right? Which is the guard. Which is the guard. He has an impossible name. He has a completely impossible name. That is the name of this guy. So I'm just preparing the. So step 6 will be what? Step 6 will be that you will speak with this guy, right? Okay, so let's say, okay, so next the player will go to this guy, who is a guard in front of the, I will call it government building, government tower. Well, the residence, in front of the residence of the governor. Called Vigesimi, right? Governor. Do you say governor or governor? Governor. Called Vigesimi. No, I will change it myself. Let's not confuse the AI. Let's go to the. I was regarding for the. Did the description of. This is the description of this guy. This guy is very rough, right? In speaking, if I remember right. I remember he's very. I think he's the bully, right? Is this the bully guy? No, it's not him. No, it's not him. It's just a big guard. It's just a big guard. Okay, so the player will ask about the burnout. No, I think he will ask about a frozen package. I think the player will ask about a frozen package, right? Arrived a few days ago or something. The guard will answer. The guard will. So now here we need to find at least a minimum trick, right? So that it's not so simple, right? It's not just a speak with people kind of thing. But do we want this guard to ask something for it or not? I don't think so. I think it should be just a speech. Actually, I think it should be just a speech. Because you already have to find this guy and you have to find the other guy, right? So there is a bit of a puzzle in finding these people. So maybe it's enough. So now we arrive to this guy. And this guy will be the end of our journey. So the player will ask about a frozen package arrived a few days ago, and the guard will be surprised that the player knows about it. He was also well, not shocked, but anyway, was interested, was curious about the package, and but then he understood why, right? He understood why. The governor asked him to lend his weapon, which he really didn't want to. And so he was the only one admitted into the strange ritual chamber. The ritual chamber had a strange magical crucible. Crucible object, strange magical crucible, bubbling with let's say lit by fire and magic, right? A strange magical crucible lit by fire and magic, and the wizard was there. And a mage. Do we say mage or do we say wizard? I don't know. And a mage was there, enchanting weapons, making those better and better. The material seems to be Tigraine steel stock, right? The material seems to be a Tigraine steel stock. Well, I think that maybe you can see the whole process, right? Yeah, I think you can see the whole process. So he saw the local blacksmith working at the forge, mixing Ulbernaut hearts and other metals in a kind of a strange, amazing or scary enchantment, whatever. Well, in this case, the blacksmith is just mixing the materials, right? Kind of a scary mix. Working at the forge, mixing Ubernaut and another metal in a kind of a scary mixture. You worked on the material a lot and then called it Tigraine steel stock. This looked to be the main ingredient together with his sword, right? It is sword. That ingredient ingredients was then no. The governor, no, the mage, asked what is the name of this guy? Blixeye to put his sword into the crucible. And then the mage used the Tigran steel stock. I want to repeat it a few times so people don't forget it. Use the Tigran steel stock with it. The result was amazing. His sword was brighter, stronger, better. Harder, faster? No. His sword was brighter, stronger, better. Was a special occasion, only possible because he has been very stubborn in not giving his weapon. I mean, what I mean that he had to be there, right? To someone else, right? So it is a bit of the story. So I needed this to be at least you know, four, five phrases from the player with the answers from the NPC, well, from this guy, with the answer from this guy explaining the whole story in detail. Okay, let's see what the AI does. Go work for me. Didn't do much, but let's see. Maybe we can split one in two. So excuse me, I'm inquiring about a frozen package arrived a few days ago. I don't like that too much. I think it can be simpler than that. I think it can be did you receive something like, did you receive a frozen package a few days ago? Now the other guy may say, why the hell you're asking, right? So why, I mean, I would not tell you. But I think it would say, how do you know about that package? It was quite unusual. I was curious myself, but then I understood why. I was curious myself. Okay, so this one we can be one answer, right? And then the player will say, yes. What can the player say? The player say, yes. I know it contained Ulbernaut hearts, a very rare material, sometimes used for enchantments. Sometimes used for enchantments, right? So I think that the other guy could be okay. I mean, if he already knows the content, right? I can say, no, you can say something like, yes, They used it. Yes, they used it for a strange, for a strange. I don't think is the right word, but anyway, for a spell. No, for an enchantment. For a. They used it. They used it on my sword. Yes, they used it on my sword. Okay. Now the player will say. Now the player will say. The player will say like on your sword, right? Player will say. Oh, amazing! Oh, what did they do? They used on my sword. No, I also want to say that. It was a special occasion made possible because I wasn't willing to hand my weapon over to someone else. Yes, they used it on my sword. It was a special occasion made possible because I wasn't willing to hand my weapon over to someone else. And you may say. Please tell me more. Do we need to give an explanation of why? Please tell me more. Please tell me more. What could be the excuse that it tells you more information, right? I don't know. I'm an expert in those materials, in those rare metals, which is true because you can only do this quest after you did the quest chain for rare metal. So you actually know these materials and you actually forged at least one already. Please tell me more. I'm an expert in those rare materials. Okay, so the guy will say, well, that is rather strange. I was the only one admitted to this chamber filled with. So you can say, I was admitted to this chamber filled with magical energy. There was a mage there, enchanting weapon with fire and magic, and there was and I saw the lock blacksmith, right? Working at the forge. Mix it over with other metal. Okay, we can rephrase this. I think it's not bad, but we need to rephrase it a bit. I was admitted into a ritual chamber. Into a ritual chamber? No. Into a secluded or into a special secluded. About a chamber, I want to call it like special chamber, but I cannot find the right adjective. No, please don't rephrase everything, bro. Okay, it's rephrasing everything. Enigmatic, cryptic, occult, shadowy, unveiled, esoteric, arcane, secretive. I think I will go with secluded, which is not here, but what exactly secluded means? Sometimes I have some words that I know the meaning, but not completely. Yeah, exactly. I think it's okay. Secluded is fine. So we will go to a secluded chamber. So admitting into a secluded chamber. Fill it with magical energy. I don't think it will be filled with magical energy. I mean, that is a bit too much, right? Filled with magical energy is too much. I mean, we don't need the chamber to be filled with magical energy. I was going to seclude into a secluded chamber. There was a mage there, enchanting weapon with... yeah, but he's not telling the freaking thing about into the Crucible, right? I think I phrased it better than him. As a magical, so the chamber, the ritual chamber is a strength. So I was admitting a secluded chamber where a strange magical crucible was standing on the floor. Was standing on the floor next to the forge, right? Next to the forge. There was a mage there. There was a mage there. There was a crucible. There was a crucible lit by fire and magic, right? There was a crucible lit by fire and magic, standing on the floor next to the forge. There was a mage there. There was a mage there. There was a mage there as well. Looking at the work, well, there was a mage there as well, right? There was a mage there as well. And then I saw the blacksmith. And then I saw the blacksmith working at the forge, mixing wood and house with other metals. It was quite a sight, I tell you. Okay, that's very nice. So I think we can go with this. Then next, the player can say the blacksmith was probably making T-grain steel. An ingot was probably making T-grain steel. The blacksmith was probably making T-grain steel. Okay. What happened next? What happened next? Okay, so now this guy would say, you saw the lock, the basement was from the mason. He looked at the main ingredient. It looked to be the main ingredients together with his word. Yeah, so you can say yes. This looked to be the main ingredient together with his word. The mage asked. So the mage, I think we can say this. The mage asked me, right? Asked me to put my sword. Asked me to put my sword into the crucible. I was very hesitant. Hesitant is with an H. Hesitant. Hesitant is with an H, right? Because in Italian is not. Yes, it is. I was very hesitant. I was very hesitant seeing the flames and seeing the magical flames, but I did it. But I did it. So next, that I did it. The mage used the T-grain steel stock I will put it in quotes so they understand exactly, right? The mage used the Trigon Steel stock and the result was amazing. My sword was brighter, stronger, better. Immediately, my sword was brighter, stronger, and better. Aha. Okay, I think it's enough. I think it's enough of a story, right? So the quest note will be Blackstar. I asked Blackstar about the package, and he told me a story involving an Arcane Crucible and Tigran Steelstock, which supposedly allow to enchant a weapon, to improve a weapon. Okay, that's good. That is step number 6 of our quest, boys. We are nearly there, eh? We nearly made this quest. We nearly did it. We can test it, I think. Well, we can test it on my machine, I guess. So, because if I to reload a quest on the fly, I think that will not be very easy. Unless there is really no one connected. No, there are a few people connected, so I cannot really bring it down. Okay, so after this, so it is a single step, right? After this is step 7. Step 7 will be final notes, whatever. So the player will say, "Hello, Hula," because you heard you were in another room. You heard me saying testing, and so you immediately said drum roll. Huh? I'm not testing yet. Maybe we can test later, but not testing yet. So we can say final notes. Actually, so we can say I have the Tigran steel stock. I have the Tigran steel stock, but I don't have that Crucible. Where can I find one? Well, if you have, it will answer it. If you have the Tigran steel stock, well, no, it would say something like, such a device can be owned only by wizards, right? Only by mages, and famous ones. Well, if I say famous one, is a bit too easy, but anyway, only by mages. Go and search. Only by mages. Maybe in one of their laboratories. Maybe in one of their laboratories, right? You can say, "Yep, I have a time problem between Twitch and YouTube." Okay. Maybe in one of their laboratories. And you can say, if you manage to find one, they call it, let me say, They called it Arcane Crucible. They called it Arcane Crucible. You should put your sword in it, and then you should put your sword in it, and then use. I hope it's clear enough, right? And then use a Tigran steel stock. Good luck. I think if it ends here, pretty much it ends here, right? I think he ends here. I think the quest ends here. I think it's good. Now, one thing that we are missing is the fact that I didn't have any require, right? But we need the require, right? We need the require. So for step 2 we don't, but for this one we need the require. So let me just copy it from another quest so that I don't do any mistakes. But the require is require completion of, right? And then the name of the step, the name of the quest and the step. So like require completion of Steel Heart step 2, right? And this is and it is also require step 2. Now, these two I think should not be mutually exclusive. I think they can you can say both of them, but I think bribing him is kind of annoying, but you can try to do it if you want. And then the step 5 is when you go to Xoreke, right? So if you didn't speak with step 3, step 4. Yeah, this requires step 4. Okay, this requires step 4. These require, yeah, they are pretty much sequential anyway. It's fairly easy, right? This requires step 5, so you spoke with this guy. And this requires step 6, right? And that's it. So now you basically have all the information needed to do it. You can also do the thing without having the knowledge, without doing the quest, but in theory, this is what it's telling you what to do. It's very nice. We can put it in. We can put it in and see what happens. We can put it in my machine. Now we will have to load at least this NPC, right? So we will have to load. Wait a second. Wait a second. We will have to load. I can run it on my machine. First, let me add it as a new quest. New quest. So the quest name will be. The quest name will be Steel Art. Right? The category will be. We said the category will be Essential Trails, right? I think so. Essential trail. Player lockout -1, quest lockout 0. The description is Birkin wants you to investigate on some magical property for his creatures. No, but at the end we changed it. No, the description is. The description is you want to investigate. You want to investigate on the usage of Tigran steel. Ouch. I'm coughing and that's not good. I think I have a bit of a cold. But I'm keeping it under control pretty much, but... Yep, I have a problem between Twitch and YouTube. What is it? What is your problem, Hula? He's asking what is your problem. So maybe Phoenix can fix it for you. Easy. Maybe he can fix it, you know? So the description is... You want to investigate on the usage of Dragon Steel. You want to investigate the usage... Okay, create a quest. Okay. The text of the quest is this. Right? Boom. Date quest. So we are trying to validate the script and see if we get any errors. We get 0 errors. Holy moly. Seriously. Fantastic. Okay, so now we need to load a few people, right? So we need to load Birkin. Blixaxe, whatever is the name. There is his number. Again, none of them. Birkin. Birkin is 578. So we have Birkin, we have Blixax, whatever. We have, we need Xoreke. Those names, bro. Which is this fantastic number. We need Journey, and that's it, right? So it's 4 NPC, pretty much. Which is this number. Is it correct or no? Birkin, Journey, Xoreke, and Blixen. Yeah, four people. Okay. So we load our server. Like we can go out of here. We load our server with that, with those NPC, and we run through the quest. I don't know if someone is already using it, because some people may be, you know, maybe listening to the stream, and maybe some people are already there using it, but it's fine. It is done for other players in the future. Right? They may not know. Someone built a ladder up to the mine tunnel. Which mine tunnel? There's no mine tunnel there, I guess. I don't know. Okay. So we can, I think we can go to Birkin. We need to have that other quest completed, otherwise it will not allow us to start this quest, right? Because if I just speak with him... Ah, we didn't put the prerequisite. Fuck. Okay, we didn't put the prerequisite, that's bad. We need to put the prerequisite of the quest, huh? I have to remember that, huh? This is the prerequisite. So the prerequisite is that we have working with rare metals. Done, right? And I want to test it this way to be, you know, 100% sure. Okay. Okay, that's the prerequisite. Now, this is only on my machine, so we're going to restart the server. How did you get an epic mega grant? There is a mega grant page that you can go and mega grants. There is a mega grant page where you can apply, right? And they are very open to different types of companies or even individuals. So you don't have to be a company. You can also be, you know, an indie game creator. You may be creating content for Fortnite, moving from another engine, you know, or other projects. So they, yeah. So you can apply. You can apply here, right? Just by clicking on apply now. So that is the page, right? It is the page, and it is the application form. It is the apply now. You have to give a bit of an explanation of your game. Sorry, you have to give a bit of an explanation of your game and what you do with it and other stuff. But yeah, here you can apply, and maybe you get selected. Why not? Maybe you get selected. How far in development you have to be to get approved? I don't think it's a requirement to be. I think you have just to show the idea, maybe a prototype, you know, and be serious about it. So you show them that you are serious about it, right? You don't have to be. You don't have to be in final stages at all, right? Obviously, I think they are kind of evaluating your chances of success, right? Because they want a product out that is made in a real engine, right? So that's their main goal, I guess. That's my take on it. But they want, you know, that to be. Yeah, okay. So now this guy doesn't have any answer for us, right? But if I complete the quest, I think I have a quest complete, right? I have a quest complete on me, and I can say that I want to complete. This quest, right? Nice. So now I have the prerequisite, yes, and you see that now this is popping up. So I can say, "Excuse me, sir. I've been hearing rumors about a red metal crafting user who built out hearts." "Yes, I know about it. Tigran steel, they call it. It's a rare and powerful material indeed. Been getting a fair bit of demand for Luberon hearts lately. Folks wanting to work their enchantment and whatnot. I don't know. I don't know if I want him to say that is. Yeah, I want to change this phrase. This phrase I think is better. I think it's going too much ahead, right? I've been getting a fair bit demand of Luberon hearts lately. I think you can say, I'm not sure why they need those. but they pay well, right? So this is what he was saying. I'm not sure why they need those, but they pay well. Okay. Yeah, that would be better because it doesn't have to. Okay. So who's been buying this Abanad's art from you? Can't rightly say I know. But if you're keen on learning more, you might want to have a word with Yorni. He's the one handling all the shipments and packages over the east part of the city. I think you should also say, and this is where I send, you know? He might have some answer for you. Hello, Chi-G. Katsi, hey, thank you for the follow. And welcome. I mean, we spoke already, but yeah, about the Mega Grant, but anyway, thank you. And welcome. So, okay, so this guy doesn't have anything to say. Now, we are going to cheat a bit because I don't want to go around a lot, right? So I'm just going to teleport the next guy to me. Boop. So that is the next guy that now is sitting here. He should be in another place, but... So we speak with him, and we say... I've been told you are the one to speak regarding shipments. Ah, greetings. I handle all the manner of shipments here. What I can assist you with? I heard about some urban arts being bought in bulk. Would you happen to know who's behind these purchases? Well, now there's quite sensitive information, you see. I can just go around divulging details about our client order. Well, yeah, true. And here I have two options, right? I have two options. One option says, look, I understand the sensitivity of the matter, but perhaps a little compensation. And this one, which is the right one, I'm looking to get into the business of hunting and trading rare materials. Like I haven't bought some information. So we will go with this one first, just to see what he's saying. Narrows his eyes. Are you suggesting what I think you are? I won't have any part in underhanded dealings. My integrity is not for sale. Thank you very much. Okay. So you do the other one, right? Like, oh, okay. Well, looks at the pile of work next to him. Uh-oh. Why there is a dot there? There is a dot because... Okay, because after the... Yeah, I have to remove this dot. After the emote, right? You should not have a dot. Okay, nice, noted. I can tell you this. A recent Urban shipper went to Abd there. And Xorek landed a shipment there. Go speak with him. It was very rough, but anyway, okay. He just wanted us to go away. No, Soraka didn't load? Why? No, Soraka didn't load. Fuck it. Why? No, it didn't load. Why it didn't load? Why it didn't load? There is his number, no? Why didn't load? Xoreke? No NPC found. The number is wrong. The number is wrong, yeah. Number is wrong. Fuck it. It's a completely different number, by the way. Okay, anyway. Because in production is loaded differently than from my machine. Yes. I don't know if I can reload that NPC, but I don't think so. No, it's impossible. I have to reload the server. But anyway, we are in the middle of the quest, so it will still count. It's not a problem. We can just reload the server, and we are in the middle of the quest, so it's fine. We can... But yeah, for the mega grant, I think you can apply and see how it goes. I guess they receive hundreds of requests, right? And I applied to the mega grants already many years ago, so it was a bit at the beginning. That is probably also why maybe I went, we went in. We got selected. Right? This is probably the reason why we got selected as well. It was at the beginning. I applied again, I think 2 years ago or so, but we were not selected again. So, but in theory, you can apply more than once. For them, it's just a way of advertising, really, and to have people attached to Unreal and working on Unreal. So I think it's a great program. I mean, it's fantastic that it exists. I think it's fantastic. Okay, let's see if we can have Xoreke now, hopefully. Okay. Xoreke now is here. Easy. So we speak with her and we say, I've heard you are the one to speak to regarding special materials shipments, huh? You are right. I handle all ships in and out of Amneder, not just the rail ones. Okay. Each package that passes through undergoes my scrutiny. Okay. I recently embarked on a new venture, delving into the trade of rare materials, open and hard to be precise. Well, yes. I have seen an increase of those materials recently, but I cannot disclose the precise destination. You need to track down the owners themselves. Precious materials usually go to luxury places. Hint, 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 hint. Okay, now... I don't know what I did. And now we need another guy. That is the guy with the impossible name, right? The guy with impossible name is... The guy with impossible name is... this guy. Nice. Which is the guard, right? The guard. So we speak with this guy and we say... Did you receive a frozen package a few days ago? And perhaps because you are the only MMO made for free? Yeah, possible. I think we are a very... I mean, obviously, for me to say it is easy, but I think we are a very special project. I think we are one of a kind project, really. So, yeah, maybe also for that. How do you know about the package? It was quite unusual. I was curious myself. Oh. Yes, I know it contains Ubernan hearts, a very rare material, sometimes used for enchantments. For enchantments. I think we need to spell this thing, huh? How do we spell check this thing? LibreOffice Writer. I need to spell check this and see. T-Crane, I would like to add to dictionary. Ulbernaut, I want to add to dictionary. Let me see if there are any other errors actually, because maybe there was the only error, but enchantments, there it is. Enchantments. Here it is, my boys. Enchantments. Okay. Let me see if there are other errors. A mage. What? Mage is not an English word. What do you mean? You crazy? I don't know why mage. Why mage is not considered English? It's so weird. Bro, what? What? Mage. Mage. Because it's archaic, so you have to use magician. I mean, okay. I mean, it can be archaic, but you cannot say that it's a wrong word. Anyway, I was curious myself. Yes, and it contains some enchantment. Yes, they used it on my sword. Wow. It was a special occasion made possible because I was unwilling to hand my weapon to someone else. Please tell me more. I'm an expert in those rare materials. I was at meeting in a secluded chamber where a crucible lit by fire and magic standing on the floor next to the floor. Where a crucible lit by fire and magic was standing. No? Was standing on the floor. Where a crucible lit by the fire and magic was standing on the floor next to the forge. Okay. There was a mage there as well. And then I saw the blacksmith working at the forge, mixing Ublan and Artsy with other metals. Oh my god. There was quite a sight, I tell you. The mages were probably making Trigon steel. What happened next? The mage asked me to put my sword into the crucible. I was very hesitant seeking the magical flame. But I did it. The mage used the Trigon steel stock, and the result was amazing. Immediately my sword was brighter, better, and stronger. Holy shit. I have Trigon steel stock, but I don't have the crucible. Where I can find one? Bling bling. Which achievement did I unlock? Such a device can be owned by mages, maybe in one of their laboratories. Such a device can be owned by mages, maybe by one of the laboratories. They called it Arcane Crucible. You should put your sword in it and then use a Trigon steel stock. Good luck. Holy shit. Yeah, I would say the quest is finishing a bit abruptly. I mean, it's like you finish the quest and then you go like, okay, what did I learn on this, right? But if you go back here to the notes, yeah, I think we should add another quest note maybe at the end. Why we didn't get this quest note? Ah, no, yeah. We got up to here. Yeah, it's okay. I think it's fine. He said I can probably find one Arcane Crucible. In a mage laboratory. Okay, but anyway, it is working. It's a bit simple, but I think it's good enough, right? So we placed the crucible in game. We didn't really test that it works, but I hope it does. We tested on my machine. So what I have to do, I have to load this quest, and then at the next server startup, we can enable it, right? We can enable it. Maybe we can point the people to Birkin for the new quest. I think we can. I mean, it's not a big deal, right? I think we can do it. So I think I can load this when I come back, and then I can point the people to it, right? Yeah. Okay, I think I'm gonna go, guys. So thank you for watching. Thank you for the follows and for chatting and to speaking a bit in the chat. So if you want to click on follow on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube, that's nice. Also, we have a Patreon site, which is patreon.com/planeshift. And remember that our game is actually released, so you can download it and play it right now if you want. It's a free game without any hidden fees or any other premium stuff or anything weird. So you can download it for Windows, for Linux, and for Mac, and the server is up now. Also, there is an event there is the idler market that is gonna run in about few minutes actually. I may be there. I may be there after my dinner, so I will see you there if you want to connect to the game. And yeah, see you boys. Bye bye.